evening, everybody. It's Tuesday night, my friends, and we're starting a brand new week. Yeah, and we're kicking it off by finishing up Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia. We'll be finishing that up tonight, and then moving on to Realms of Magic. I'm thinking. There will be a little period in the middle there, though, where I will do my sort of final thoughts on the whole Assassin's Creed Chronicles series, because I've been holding on to that until the end here, since they're all by the same company and seemed like it would be better to see the whole thing, as it were. So let me get to my thing up here. Cool. All updated to the latest OBS 29.1. Just a note, I didn't see this. It might have been in the release notes, but I didn't see it. I did get a pop-up saying update your NVIDIA drivers if you're using NVIDIA NVENC stuff. So I did that, which, to be fair, I was kind of pretty far out of date anyway with the drivers on the streaming PC. So just a heads up there on that. But otherwise, everything loads faster. Just across the board, settings pop up faster. The app runs faster. It connected to the camera faster. All kinds of stuff. So cool things all around. Good thumbs up to the OBS folks. They're always really kicking it. So with that said, let's let me make sure this stays on the screen. I have my controller though. I actually probably didn't need that, but anyway, let's get this started up and let's get into it. I think we're like right at the end, if not the last mission. We're pretty close to the last mission. Oh, for crying out loud. Skip all that, please. All your login nonsense. Ubisoft. Let's see if the audio works or not. Yep, that is working. Very good. Very good. All right. And away we go here, friends. Everything's looking good there. All right, everything's okay over there. All right, just kind of making final looks here, make sure everything looks all right. Okay, let us continue.
Черт возьми!
A Race to Freedom, September 1918 in Moscow. Orlov and Anastasia are on the run, pursued by their former allies, the Assassins. Oh, and this is a timed one. Oh, cool. Wait, I feel like... Didn't I do this level before? No, looks different. No, I think I did this level already. Why is it making me repeat? Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't do this level yet. No, I wasn't being pursued by a tank before. I think it's definitely different. It looks the same though. Yeah, that was bound to happen. we got squished. We got ourselves squished. I don't know how I'm supposed to get up that ladder that fast. I don't get what I'm supposed to do here. This is not working. What I'm currently doing is not working. So I just noticed a thing pop up that said A, like roll over. I wonder if that's why I've been slowing down this whole time, is that I'm not doing A plus B. Come over here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Like I'm literally running as fast as I can. Wow. This is ridiculous. I don't know what you're supposed to do there to be able to get out of that. It doesn't make any sense. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? You won't jump up this thing to go faster. Like, what are you supposed to do here? Like, would a smoke screen even work? Do I have to run in that door? Like, I don't know what they want me to do. Like, I can't run in that door. Assume I'm supposed to get up onto that balcony. Is there something that I need to... Can I shoot something with my... my hook shot here? Or like a pool of water or something I can electrocute it with? There was one down there. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. mean, am I like I can't keep running forward unless I'm allowed to slide under that thing there, which it looks like I can. Yeah, no, I can't slide under that. I don't know what they want me to do here. To use I can't use helix mode. Like what are they expecting here? All right. I guess I need a hint because this is not working. What do we got here? Let's see. Assassin's Creed. Chronicles, Russia, tank. The tank level is horrible. The armored train level is horrendous. On the last level to be worse. The tank. At the vault over the boxes perfectly. I don't have enough time just to make it. Wow. There's no help. There's no help. It's basically you need to just be absolutely perfect. This thing. Although someone mentioned just keep jumping, and I'm kind of thinking that would be the case because it looks like to me we get a lot of distance when we jump. Except right at the end there. Okay, I would have had enough time there if I had not missed. The end. So basically, they just want you to bunny hop to the end. That is just ridiculous. Okay.
Must keep moving.
Jesus. God damn. It's like the timing is so freaking precise on this. At least I'm out of the worst of it there. Come on. Oh my god, come on. I'm running as fast as my character will run. Like there's cinematic and then there's broken. Jesus Christ. Game. I don't know why I couldn't make that jump. Come on with that last jump, Jesus. Gotta wait till like freaking pixel perfect jumps here, man. Damn. My freaking god, like half a second. Like half a second. Wow. Tell the thing that jumping actually does get you ahead of the curve here. I don't know where I'm supposed to go from there. Okay. One guy in his tank. Damn. Going after one guy here. Well, so glad he grabbed that. Can I not grab that? Do I have to, like, use my rope thing? I guess I do have to use it in order to grab that. Yep, okay, I got it. Grabbed it that time, but then I couldn't do anything with it. It's terrible. Holy crap. For crying out loud, come on. I suppose to climb up the one side there? It didn't look like I could climb up there. Oh my god, just grab the damn thing. You jumped, but you wouldn't grab the thing. This is the problem with this particular game in the series, is that it relies so heavily on these precise timing, but doesn't give you controls that are capable of handling precise timing. God, come on. Am I supposed to just stop there on the edge while he's shooting at me? Crying out loud. Damn, this sucks. This sucks so bad. Holy hell. Jesus. Like, I wouldn't mind it if it's challenging, but this is like freaking impossible. don't understand how you're supposed to weave your way past that constant machine gun going.
Move it, Nikolai. Move it, Nikolai.
Alright. And here we go. Oh my god. You literally have no time. Like the animation is still going on. Hmm. This is freaking painful, man. Go.
Must keep moving.
Like it. The freak. Am I? Wait. How am I supposed to press this? What the frig? Oh, really? Alright. Hey, rough. God, come on. It's like trying to get him to go around there, and his animation is just like, yeah, I'll just hang around and move on this thing first. Not what I'm looking for. No. This. I'm trying to figure out why it won't let me get on that. No. Am I supposed to hit here? There we go. Damn. That level was bonkers. Oh.
You made it. Now, how do I leave this country?
I have papers. They were made for my wife, Anna. Take them.
Anna Anderson. It sounds American, but it'll work, even in Germany.
I'm sorry, Anya. It's all I can do right now.
Spasibo, Kolya.
I was afraid you were gone after what they did to you.
Go. Take care of your family. Get them on that boat to America. I will never forget what you've done for me, Nikolai.
Are you going to be all right, all by yourself?
I have strength now. Whether that was Shaojun or something within me, it does not matter. I know exactly who I am.
Do you?
I am Anna Anderson.
821, huh? Yeah. Didn't even make the list. Didn't even make the list. Game Plus, New Game Plus Hard. Okay, so that was the final mission. Okay. I think it's time to have a little chat about the Assassin's Creed Chronicles games, and I'm gonna start a recording here. Do just that. Exclamation everybody, and welcome to my thoughts on the Assassin's Creed Chronicles series. I've played, I started out with China, then played Assassin's Creed Chronicles India and Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia, which is the order in which they were, I believe, released. And it was a good idea that I did that because they got progressively harder, even in normal mode, or what they're calling normal mode. What is going on my computer here? I think I'm still alive. Yep, everything's still good there. So, as everything has gone all over the place on my screen here. So yeah, it's hang on, sorry folks. What happened to mix it up is around here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, so as far as the games go, I enjoyed them for the most part. This last one, Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia, I did not really enjoy. Because I feel like they missed the mark on it. First of all, starting out with Assassin's Creed China, I was wondering how they were going to take what is typically a 3D series and make it like a 2D side-scroller. And, you know, reinterpret all the different assassins' moves and all that stuff. And I was quite impressed. China, I feel like, was the good balance of a lot of stuff. They introduced a lot of the concepts. The combat in these games was not really particularly good. What is going on with my monitor here? Something keeps knocking it off. Oh, it's this other... Okay. Anyway, friends. So it's pretty good. It started out really well, and then it I think it really hit its stride with Assassin's Creed India. The one problem, I think it was very good. Like the story, like the characters were good. Like the stories were pretty, contained. These were not very long games, a couple hours at most. But I think the character in Assassin's Creed India, I think the characterizations and stuff in there were the closest, I would say, to it being a really pure Assassin's Creed game that we've had in a while. I would even put it like close to, like, it almost felt like Assassin's Creed 2 in many ways, which is a very good thing to have there. The one thing that I think really detracted from all of the games in this series, though, is that they kept introducing more and more and more mechanics, gameplay mechanics. And I feel like in China they did really well, where they introduced the gameplay mechanics and then they kind of just laid off of them and you kind of just used them. The levels were progressively more needing to use the mechanics that you already learned. Subsequent games, they would have entire levels at the end of the game that were devoted to just one mechanic that just got introduced, which is a bit of a waste. And it also led to such a scenario where you get far along in the game and you forget all of the mechanics because there's just so many that they throw at you. so many different moves and stuff that they throw at you. And so, like, towards the end of Assassin's Creed India, that's how I was feeling. I was feeling like there's just too many mechanics, and, you know, the difficulty was, I mean, there was I think a conceit in that game where they realized that the only thing that they could do, that they could focus on towards the end of the game, was the combat, which was the one thing they didn't want you to do at all. Like, this game really, really wants you to be a ghost and not encounter and kill or do any kind of assassinating. You can still get points for assassinations, but you don't get as many as for being a ghost and not assassinating people. And so they kind of got to a point where they were like, we absolutely positively need combat to be a thing because we're out of ideas. And they have a big conceit there where it's like, oh, our combat sucks, so we'll just have this special move that you can employ that will just immediately kill. You know, it's just like a little quick time event where you can just kill everybody on the screen and be done with it. And then moving on from that, they went into Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia. Obviously, they couldn't replicate that, so it all became focused on these sort of set-piece, epic running and gunning and stuff like that. There are additional mechanics that are introduced that I think were good, you know, namely the searchlights and things like that, but everything was, again, there was just a lot of gimmicks they threw at you, and it felt like the maps themselves were not particularly interesting. They also put this shader across the screen that was like a fuzzy shader, so there's constant snow on the screen, and it just like it felt. It didn't feel like Assassin's Creed Russia didn't feel like it was made by the A team. It felt like it was made by like the B team. You know, a couple interns just took what was already there for India and just threw out another one out the door because they needed to, you know, meet their contractual requirements or something for the company. That's kind of what it felt like. And it also unfortunately takes the turn of being ridiculously difficult, Assassin's Creed Russia, and not in a you need to get skilled kind of way. It's in a our animations will trip you up kind of way. Our timing is off kind of way. There were many a times where you're just stuck in an animation and you're in a running sequence where you're trying to get away from something and you're just dead, you know, because you're literally moving up forward in the screen or backwards in the screen and you can't do anything, right? Because you're in the animation of moving and you just die. You know, it's just very incredibly poorly planned out and timed. I feel like some of that might be just like maybe because I'm running it on PC and this was originally a handheld thing, that I'm running it. The physics was based on like a lower FPS, and that's why I was running into some of these issues. I don't know. That's poor. A poor way of laying out your levels is relying on that precise timing like that anyway. And it's not like none of the other games really had that super precise timing. There were moments in each of them that maybe had that, but this like entire third game feels like it was that. It was like you need to be absolutely 100% pixel perfect, frame perfect, just to get through the game. And that's on normal mode. I didn't play these games on anything other than normal, and they got just the difficulty just goes through the freaking roof. Story-wise, you're not missing anything. They're like I said, the most interesting one story-wise I think was India, because the characters actually felt like characters from an Assassin's Creed game. The other two games, China and Russia, the characters don't feel right. They're not fleshed out right. like I said, I mean, in general, I like these. I like these games. It was an interesting side thing, you know, like just to try like a 2D Assassin's Creed thing. It was an interesting idea. They had a lot of ideas that they threw at it that actually worked out pretty well. It's just kind of a shame that it does feel like there was more quality assurance that needed to happen along the way there, or at least they need to understand the concept of normal difficulty versus, or at least have like an easy mode or something where you can, you know, it's not quite as, the timing isn't quite as bad as it was. But I generally enjoyed it. If I were to rank these games in with all the other Assassin's Creed games, they would not be very high up on the list. They'd be pretty low down. Definitely not as low as, they'd definitely be above Assassin's Creed 3 and Valhalla. Valhalla is still, I consider, my lowest one on the list as far as how much I enjoyed it. Assassin's Creed 3 is just above it, and then these would probably slot in right above Assassin's Creed 3, I'd say. I enjoyed them, but they were... You could miss them and not feel like you really missed a whole lot. That said, I enjoyed it, and you know what I have here, and I think all in all, you know, they, at the end of the day, they wanted to capture an Assassin's Creed game feel, and I think they did largely do it mechanically. You know, I think generally that's how I'd say. So I would say, you know, if you run across these games, I got them as part of a bundle of other Assassin's Creed games. I imagine many other people did the same. But if you run across them and they're really cheap, you're just looking for something that will give you like 3 to 4 hours, 5 to 6 hours maybe of enjoyment, then this is probably something you want to take a look at, if you don't mind side scrollers and stuff, and kind of speed running them a little bit too. So they have it built in where you can they sort of expect you to run it multiple times, and there's New Game Plus and all that stuff to try to get the best score you can. It's I would definitely redo China probably, but India and Russia, there were levels that were so difficult that I really would not want to replay them, even with New Game Plus mode. So, but those are my feelings on it. Those are my thoughts on it. And that is that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Okay. So I gotta wrangle all my windows here again. So I'm like, what is going on with my monitor? And it turns out I just looked over and my work laptop has decided to update itself, and it kept taking over my monitor here briefly while it was rebooting, and throwing my windows all over the place. But I think I get everything back here again. All right, cool. So, you know, all these codes, none of the other games asked me for the codes, did they? Oh, maybe because maybe by episode, this is considered episode 3, so this is where they were saying put the codes in. Yeah, I didn't write any of those down, but that's interesting. Alright. Well, I'd say we are done here with Assassin's Creed Russia, and that last that last mission was a doozy. All right, so for those who are watching on the YouTubes, I'm going to go briefly offline and switch over to the other stream where I've got the other thing for Realms of Magic here. So hang on tight there. And everyone else, I'm going to swap the I'm gonna swap the game titles and all that stuff around here. So let's do that right now. Let's go offline.